Discover untold stories from the campaign trail, political strategies, and a timeless decision.
Do that, right? I mean, like, you ran as independent. Were you just
Yes,
trying to
I
make a
did.
case, or like, did you really think you had a chance to win? Talk about that
You
background.
know, I realized how much of a threat I was when folks from the Democratic Party started coming after me. Um, I didn't realize how much of a threat I was until, the only people who get attacked are people who are actual threats.
Mm.
I ran as an independent on literally bigger, better business, social action, and education, which you're
Mm-hmm.
familiar with. Um, on a juvenile justice platform, on a blockchain and cryptocurrency platform. And I was in it to win it.
Mm-hmm.
I was in it to win it. I knew that it was a very long shot,
Mm-hmm.
right? I knew it was a very long shot, but I ran a serious campaign. I ran a serious campaign. And I could only imagine what more I would have been able to do if I was as well funded as some of my as the Democratic front runners.
So one guy I really like, I really don't know his politics, but the Republican senator from Louisiana, I can't remember his name.
Bill
It's
Cassidy or John Kennedy.
John Kennedy, right?
Yeah.
The stuff he says is just like classic, right?
Oh, absolutely. Don't call the police. Call a crackhead.
Yeah. Like what?
Yeah, man.
And he also had like in U.S. Congress hearings and stuff, or like, yeah. So totally off subject, right? So the other day I heard the best diss I ever heard in my life, right? So I was on a train, right? These two people talk to each other, right? I don't know if it's like boss, employee, I have no idea, right? They're talking, and the one person said to the other one, you know what? I just figured out you have limited intelligence, and everyone around you works harder than you, right? And the other person kept on talking, like, does this guy not get how bad of a diss he got? Basically, he told you, like, you're stupid as blank and lazy as whatever, right? But he just kept on talking like, no big deal. Like, I would have started fighting, right? Like, you
Absolutely.
just talk limited intelligence, like, what in the world? But
Absolutely.
I can't wait to use that on somebody, right?
Oh man. Uh, oh man. Oh man. You want to talk about being able to politely cuss somebody out, politely
Mm-hmm.
insult people, right? And that's the thing is that it gives you an idea of what of somebody's comprehension
Mm-hmm. It's like way over this
way over
person's
their
head.
head, right? But which is also can be dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because then the moment that they find out, this son of a, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it clicks like
It
3 days
clicks,
later.
right? It clicks. So it's just interesting that it's interesting. I'm never one to start off with disrespecting somebody. I usually just
Yeah,
respond to it.
like I said, I don't know if they're real best friends, or I don't know the dynamics of the
But
relationship.
that was one hell of a diss though.
Yeah,
You got limited intelligence and everybody around you works harder than
yeah, it's like, yeah.
you. Yeah, that's I don't know how you come back from that one.
So you've done stuff on law, politics, technology, education, a host of other things. What do you consider yourself as? Like some people consider, as a black man, a technologist, a human
Ooh.
being. Like what Dr. Doc Montgomery is a.
Multi-dimensional creator.
I like that.
Multi-dimensional creator. And a creative problem solver.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, with all the stuff you're doing, if you could only work on one thing, what would it be? Like someone said, hey, a higher power said, hey, while you're doing all these things, you need to pick on one thing. Whatever you pick, you'll be like superstar status, change the world, all that kind of stuff. But you have to leave everything else behind.
Being a world traveling diplomat that gives speeches that changes lives.
Okay. We have our next question. So we're here right now. Suppose we had the ability to go 500 years in the future or 500 years of past, but you have to stay there. Which one are you doing? 500 years of future, staying there, staying in the current time, or going 500 years in the past?
So I have three options.
Yeah. And to make it kind of easy, like 500 years of past, there's like, suppose there's no race, like you don't have to worry about going back in the past, being black and all that kind of bullshit, right? It's like everything's cool, so to speak.
Stay in the present.
Why?
So going back in the past, right? Going back in the past, that means that it's that means that I'm making the assumption that if I would have made different decisions, that I'd be in a different or a better place.